Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. 2025 is fast approaching and I'm already thinking about the books that I want to get to in 2025. So I'm thinking about all the books that are coming out in 2025. Some of them I do want to read. So I have made a list. I'm going to talk about them in chronological order so it will be easier for you to know which book comes out first. I have here a list of 8 books. I know it's not a lot, but I don't usually read too many new releases. But let's just get started. The first book I'm looking forward to is The Dream Hotel by Layla Al-Alami. This book comes out in the 4th of March. I have recently read a book with similar premise. It's called The Palace of Dreams, and I absolutely love that book because the premise was so interesting and I loved how the author handled that topic, and I'm definitely excited to see what this author does with it. And I'm also looking forward to read from a Moroccan author because I haven't done that in a very long time. So I'm excited for this book. The next book I want to read is a book that I know that a lot of people are going to have in their 2025 list, is Sunrise on the Reaping by Susanna Clarke. This book comes out in the 18th of March. This is another Hunger Games book. This is a prequel, I think. So although I haven't read any, I have only read the first Hunger Games book, but I definitely am looking forward to reading all of them and reading this one as well. And also the movie for this one is coming out in 2026. Next up, I am looking forward to reading this book, Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. This book will come out in 25th of March. I have read recently her other book, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, and it was unputdownable. It's about a crime that happens, like a dual timeline about a crime that happens, and it was very unexpected and very thrilling, and I absolutely love that book. And I know that she has also come out with other books that I have not read. I've only read one book of hers, but I'm excited to read this one and see if I do like it, or I'm excited to read all of her books honestly, but this one I'm excited for. I don't know anything about it, although all I know is that it's set in college with 5 people who are true crime fans, and yeah, it sounds similar to the other one, but I'm excited for it. Next up, I want to read Say You Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, which this one comes out in the 1st of April. This will be the beginning of a new trilogy. I loved her previous trilogy, the Part of You Were trilogy. It was amazing, and I loved how the characters were so mature. It was well written. It handles so many things other than just the romance, and I'm excited to get to this one as well. This one, the main character is Yvette, and that in itself just made me fall in love with the main character, even though I haven't actually read the book. It says, a gorgeous Yvette giving Greek god vibes, all while cuddling a tiny kitten. That just made me fall in love with the main character already. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Next up, another romance is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. This one comes out in the 22nd of April. This one is following 2 authors, sounds the same as Beach Read, so I think it's going to be similar to that one because Emily Henry always has some sort of authors or publishers or editors in her books, and I found that really interesting. And also having this like any book that she has written before, so I know I'm going to love this one as well, and yeah, I'm excited for it. Next up, I'm looking forward to read The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. This one comes out in the 6th of May. I have never read anything by this author before, but I want to try something by him, and this one sounds like a good place to start. The catch or whatever it's called, blurb or something, it's called Holy Work Sometimes Requires Unholy Deeds. It's a fantasy horror, and I saw that there are a lot of genres mixed up in there, and it sounds very interesting. I'm excited to pick this one up. Next up, I'm excited for this one because this author hasn't written a book in a very long time. Like her last book I think was in 2020, so I'm excited for this one. It's Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by Victoria E. Schwab. This one comes out in the 10th of June in 2025. And I'm going to read you the synopsis because I think the synopsis itself alone made me want to pick up this book, and also because I have loved other books by her as well. It says, 3 young women, their bodies planted in the same soil, their stories dangling like rods. One grows high, one grows deep, and one grows wild. and all of them grow teeth. That sounds they're absolutely amazing, and I think also it's set in different timelines. It also, because her Adila Rue was also set into different timelines, Victoria Schwab did an amazing job like going between the times, and I'm excited for this one as well to see how she handles this topic. Next and the final book on my list is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. This is a dark academia fantasy similar to Babel that she came out with a few years ago, and the cast says Dante's Inferno meets Susanna Clarke's Piranesi. I have not read Dante's Inferno, but I do love Susanna Clarke's Piranesi, and I adore R.F. Kuang's writing. There's not a single book that she has written that I did not love. So I have very high expectations for this book, like extremely high. So I'm kind of worried that my expectations will be too high, that it will be ruining my enjoyment of the book. But I have trust in this author, and I know she's going to do a great job. And yeah, these are all the books that I'm excited to read in 2025. 2025 releases that I'm excited to read. There are 8 books. I was looking through. There are not a lot of books coming out in 2025 this year, or at least they aren't announced yet. Let me know what books or book that you are definitely looking forward to read in 2025, so that I can add more to my list if I can. And as always, I will see you in another video very soon. Goodbye.